Shalom, everybody, and I want to wish you in advance Shabbat Shalom. This is Rabbi Shapira. I know this is not a normal time for broadcast, but wanted to give everybody updates so you're aware of some changes for this weekend, some exciting things that are happening this weekend, and I wanted to make you really aware of those things so that you know what's coming up in front of us this weekend. This weekend, I'm supposed to be in Atlanta, but because of the weather in DFW, I had to stay a few more days here in the Pacific, Northwest. And because of that, I had the chance to sit down with Pastor Mark Belts and talk a lot about what's happening in the world today and what's happening in Russia, in Ukraine. And tomorrow morning, during our Shabbat morning Torah class, I wanted to give you a heads up, 8 a.m. in the morning. Pastor Mark Belt's going to be with us to do a very special Torah class. So tomorrow will be really amazing. At 8 a.m. in the morning Central Time, Pastor Mark Belt is in the house, and we're going to talk about the Torah portion this week. So you don't want to miss tomorrow morning. Also, as we watch everything that's happening to the world, I don't know how many of you know that, but 2020, I released this to the world, the Besorah, according to COVID-19. What's happening right now in the world really make me go and read my own writing again. And together with the Rivka Remnant, I really believe that those two books that I'm holding in my hand right now, read them right now. Read them and go back. Specifically, I read what I wrote on Parashat Vaykhel this week, and of course the Rivka Remnant. And out of chaos, God always brings deliverance and salvation. You need to understand that. Always, 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 there's salvation coming out of all of those things. And I want you to read those books if you have not had a chance. It will not just allow you to understand better the end times, but also to take the right actions that you need to take right now in those days. Now, tomorrow I was able, by the grace of God, to get a flight to Atlanta, which means that I am going to head to Atlanta. The reason I have some urgent business in Atlanta, but tomorrow make a note for a major scheduling change. I am teaching about the Rivka Remnant tomorrow, a mini yeshiva that's going to start instead of the Limudei Nevi'im, 3 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Eastern, and it's going to take us all the way to Havdalah. And guess what? We are going to stream this to you live for free. Live for free. So this is going to be streamed tomorrow from Bet Adonai. Now, if you're near Atlanta, Google Bet Adonai and come and see me. But it will be an opportunity for all of us to really dive in and talk a little about the remnant, the call of the remnant, the purpose of the remnant in this last day. So that being said, tomorrow, no Havdalah, no Nevi'im, because there's going to be a yeshiva that kind of surface on the spot from Atlanta. And I want you to be part of this. So make sure you don't miss it. And of course, don't miss getting those books. Those yeshivas is not the Cliff Note version of the book. You need the book in your hand till you need to refer to it and understand. Get those resources in your hands today in this time. So that is what we have in front of us this weekend. Remind you also in 2 weeks where I have a major thing in Las Vegas with the Torah revival that is coming together, and the release of the book in Spanish. So many things are happening. We have the Rivka's Call. We're also releasing every Friday at 8 a.m. in the morning, the Rivka Journey. So today we are in chapter 2. We already released it. If you have not had a chance, make sure you do. Again, we're doing all of those things because we are calling the remnant right now. It's time to call the remnant. So what I'm asking you to do is continue to promote this, share it with others, come to those yeshivot, come to the online event, come to the physical events. All of those things are for you so that you understand your role, purpose, calling for the last days, so that we together will prepare, because the king is in the field. So God bless you. Again, sorry for the last minute changes, but I hope you are excited. Pastor Belts tomorrow. Dr. Wheeler is going to give the main message in a yeshiva from me in the afternoon. What a Shabbat in front of us. Again, your prayers and support to me, and also for the Rebbetzin who's going to be traveling as well in another direction. Greatly appreciated. Thank you again, and wishing you in advance. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.